Yo, what's cracking? It's Coach Cali Sports Talk. Yo, what's cracking? Yo, man, great game, good game. Colorado versus Colorado State. Good game, good win. Um, could have been a lot better for us, far as um the points. Um, to really show, okay, they can dominate with this new offensive line they got, or how they readjust the offensive line in the running game. The running game looked better. It looked a lot better um, than the Nebraska game. So hopefully they can build off of that for this next game against Baylor. Um, they go into conference play. Got to go and win some conference games now. Colorado. I thought they looked pretty good. The defense almost pitched a shutout, you know. Um, So shout out to the defense of Colorado. Man, they did real good. And that's what everybody expect them to do, man. I think this can be a shutdown defense through the rest of the season if they play the way they played today. You know what I mean? I think if they play like this, their defense can really, because they're so talented, they should be shutting down people. Hayes finally got a sack. We're still waiting on uh, Green, BJ to get some, but he's gotten some pressures in there, things like that. They look like the defensive line is starting to look into the runs more inside, you know, and those gaps. So that's a plus because I think the last couple of games they were forcing their defensive line, their offensive lineman back, but they weren't looking into the gaps. You have to do that on defense and the defensive line. You know, take them back, force them back into the quarterback, look inside to see if the running back is getting ready to run or the quarterback is going to run. They need to be a little bit more disciplined with that. But other than that, the defense did great. Hey, man. Um, but um, I'm glad Colorado got the win. Now they can go ahead and move on into the conference and try to go pitch a shutout, man. You know what I mean? And shut everybody down in the Big 12. You know, that Nebraska loss was some very bad taste, but the offensive line looked good. They was getting pushed. Um, oh man, Micah looked good. I don't know why they pulled Micah. You know, let the gas off on Micah a little bit, but man, Micah looked good for the first time seeing Micah Welch. I mean, and then Augustus, um, he did pretty well. He fumbled the football, but um, you know, hey man, just keep encouraging that young man to do his thing. You know what I mean? Keep encourage, you know, that young man to do his thing. Yeah. Anyway, I just thought that Colorado did a pretty good job today, man. Let's move on to the next game with that same intensity for next week when y'all play Baylor. Y'all finna play a conference game at home. It ain't time to be trying to bling bling and shine after a Colorado State win. No, it's not. Colorado State is Colorado State. You know what I mean? People don't watch them for real like that. I mean, even Coach Prime pretty much kind of like said that. I mean, the reason why they sold out the stadium is because they played them. So um, it is what it is. Um, but yo, Let's go into some scores, man. Yo, let's go into Alabama, man. Alabama went into Wisconsin and beat them 42 to 10. 42 to 10. And um I think Jalen Milroe, did his thing, man. I think he had 5 touchdowns. So wow. Tyler Van Dyke, oh, he was at Miami. That was the guy that was at Miami, right? Tyler Van Dyke. He was out. He got injured. He got knocked out the game. So Alabama folded them up 42 to 10. Georgia barely skates by Kentucky. Wow. What's going on with Georgia? Um, man, Kentucky gave them a fight. So I don't know, man. Something's going on with Georgia. They look a little shaky. I think Bama gonna beat them anyway. Yeah. I think I don't know if they come to Bama. If Georgia comes to Bama. But if they come to Bama, they're gonna get whooped. Texas 56 to 7 over UTSA. Ole Miss 40 to 6 over Wake Forest. Now, they talk about Coach Prime, but then they say he can't coach or because this is his first big time college. Well, Boston College, right, has O'Brien, right? Bill O'Brien. He's 2-1. He lost against Missouri, you know. But they don't talk about, you know, him because he's at Boston College. I mean, I guess because he's not as flashy or whatever. But, you know, they don't mention him. He just lost, you know. So I don't know, man. He don't get criticized about whatever. You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm just on a little rant here. Uh Man, Oregon beat the brakes off of Oregon State 49 to 14. Miami doing what they do 62 to 0 over Ball State. Man, Miami, they're gonna win the ACC. I don't see nobody really beating them in the ACC. I don't. Miami is on a whole nother level. And Cam Ward, right? When he plays, he's like he's cruising through the game, you know. And I watched Cam Ward. Now, I will say this: Cam Ward and Shador, they know each other. They're good friends or whatever, buddies, right? So Cam Ward's got a dub over Shador, blew him out 57 to I don't know what the final score. I don't know, it was 10 or 14 or 17, something like that. But they blew him out, man. So Cam Ward is that dude. He's got the athletes around him to go to the national championship. Um, Utes, the Utes, Utah versus Utah State. Utes 38 to 21. They're 3-0 though. Oklahoma State, Tulsa, 45 to 10. Now, this is the game right here I thought was going to be close. That Tulsa Oklahoma game. I thought it would be a lot closer. Um, the score was 34 to 19. And My homeboy Trev, he said this, right? He told me this earlier. He said LSU was going to win this game, and they did, 36-33. And he said that when South Carolina was winning the game, they were leading, right? He said, man, LSU's quarterback look like he's getting the momentum now. And look like LSU, I bet you LSU win this game. So he was right. You're right, Trev. You were right, my brother. Michigan 28-18. Arkansas over Arkansas State. Notre Dame 66-7 over Purdue. They got a comeback win. See, this is that. See, that's what we really wanted to see from Colorado. We wanted to see something like that, 66-7. Everybody wanted to see that against Colorado. Since Texas did the same thing to them, beat them like 56 to, I don't know, 7 or 3. It was something like that. So that measuring stick, man, that's a big margin of type of talent level, uh, which I believe Colorado have that same talent. They have to just run the ball more. Um, Northern Iowa versus Nebraska. Nebraska tapped that, 34-3. That's some of the scores from these from this week tonight. Um, Jalen Milroe, man, he is really doing this thing. And you know what? I used to not like Jalen Milroe. Um, I don't like Alabama, but I do have a daughter that is in the marching band, so I support my baby girl. She's going up. She goes to Alabama, but um, you know, under the DeBoer, he's looking a lot better. Um, they still have that same kind of attitude as Nick Saban's team. So, which I know we know Nick Saban still has some type of say up in there, at the school and how the football program is running, even though they have the board. So, you know, Alabama's doing pretty well. They're I thought Georgia would do a lot better against Kentucky and blow them out. Um, so we'll see how that goes. Oh, there was another team that got upsetted today. There was another team that got upset. I know UCLA lost. Let me see. Oregon, Tennessee, Georgia. Who else? That's top 25. Let me see. Man, I don't know. I know there was another team that lost today by uh, a small school. I know Auburn won today. Auburn won. Um, I don't know the score that was, but they did win. Anyway, man, Oshavenko, she just won. She just won. She won. I know the fight is getting ready to start, but yo, I just wanted to come on here and talk about Colorado. I think if Colorado does their thing, keep that same mindset, keep the run game going, they're going to be way more successful. Shador did not get touched once tonight. You know what I mean? In this rivalry, he didn't get touched once. So that's great. We need to continue that through these Big 12 games, conference games, to protect Shador, and so he can get that ball to where he needs to get to those wide receivers. So hey, man, great game. What else? What else? Anything else? Oh, my Oklahoma Sooners, they looked very good today too, as well. Yeah, they look way better than they did last week. Um, it was like something was going on with them. I just can't wait to USC. Wait to USC game next week against Michigan. I think they're going there. If they go in there focused, we got the defense. We have the defense to match up with them. So our offense has got to do the same. But I think Michigan will have a boost coming into that game after this win. That was a must win for them. So over a small team, but it builds their that game will build their confidence up to play against, USC. So when USC come in there, their big house over Michigan Wolverines, right? Um, you know, they're gonna, USC is gonna be in for a dogfight down there. Especially against the fans. They got the largest fan base in college football. Michigan you know, Wolverines. So, man, I'm pulling for USC. You know it, you know it. So next week I'll be talking about that. This week I'll be talking about them as well. Uh Also some more Colorado and other teams. Oh, the what did Rayola do today? I like Rayola. I like his even though they beat Colorado, and I do think that USC will beat Rayola and Nebraska. I think they will. USC plays them in November at USC. That's a game right there. I'm going to be circling right there. So, oh, Nebraska. Wow. Nebraska's got to play before they even get to. Ooh. So this is their schedule, Nebraska's schedule, right? Nebraska's schedule. They're playing Illinois next week. Then they got Purdue the week after that. Then they play Rutgers, right? I don't know how Rutgers is right now. What's their record? Let me see. Rutgers' record is 2-0. They're 2-0. Oh, okay. So you got an Illinois team that's 2-0, 3-0. So in the Big Ten Conference, all these teams are undefeated. Okay, Indiana's undefeated. Michigan State undefeated. Illinois, undefeated. Nebraska, undefeated. Oregon, undefeated. Ohio State, undefeated. Penn State, undefeated. Rutgers, undefeated. USC, undefeated. Iowa, 2-1. Michigan, 2-1. Minnesota, 2-1. Northwestern, 2-1. Washington, 2-1. Wisconsin, 2-1. Purdue, 1-1. Maryland, 2-1. And UCLA at the bottom at 1-1. So Nebraska's got to play once again. Yeah, Wisconsin was no match for Bama. I thought that they was going to be better. Me personally, but I still had Bama winning. I still had Bama winning that. Even though they went up to Wisconsin. I like Wisconsin. Been up there. A lot of mosquitoes during the summer though, but I've been there. I won. Believe it or not, I'm a mixed martial artist. I won a national championship up there in Taekwondo in the AAU, uh, Taekwondo Olympic sparring. I won a national championship up there in Wisconsin. Bill O'Brien catches hell because, unlike Dion, O'Brien has coached big schools before and done fairly well, considering Penn State was under probation. I never said he was a bad coach. I never said Bill O'Brien was a bad coach. I never said that. But he was at Bama. He coached at Bama. I think they, did some great things over there. Um, but I'm just saying, as far as social media, they don't talk about Bill O'Brien. They don't build him up. He's an NFL Hall of Fame football player. And that's what I mean. They don't, football coach, sorry, not football player, but football coach. As well as Dion is a Hall of Famer for being a player in the NFL. Bill O'Brien, I don't know if he's a Hall of Famer, but uh, Bill O'Brien is one of the elites in the NFL, from the NFL. I think he deserved the same respect. That's all. Um, so let me go back over the schedule again. So the remaining Nebraska schedule is Illinois, Purdue, Rutgers, Indiana, Ohio State, UCLA, Wisconsin, and Iowa is at the end. So, they got to play a few tough games. The next game is going to be tough. Purdue is not going to be as tough. Rutgers will be tough. Indiana is going to be tough. Ohio State is going to be tough. UCLA will not be tough. USC will be tough. Wisconsin will be tough. And Iowa will be tough for Nebraska Cornhuskers. Yeah. One thing about Iowa, they always have great defenses usually. So yeah. But anyway, man, I'm gonna go back up here and watch this fight with the O'Malley. It might be already over with, but I'm gonna go check that out. Yo, please like and subscribe to my channel. Yo, and everything like that. Please check out In the Dojo DJ Killer Cali mixes on YouTube. Go to DJ Killer Cali. Also, like and subscribe to the channel. Like and subscribe New Legacy Martial Art Academy, where you can go check out all my videos and tutorials and old videos from back in the day. All right, y'all. Check me out on Coach Cali Sports Talk every single day. If you can, check out all the old videos. All right, y'all. Till the next time. Deuces.